Peace, Chem family. I am BaNAuset KaNSekhmet, the founder and naturopathic nurse of Kemetic Wellness Sacred Healing Center. Today, I want to introduce you to the purpose of this channel. If you're anything like my patients who have experienced frustration from the void in healthcare, where they have been unable to get to the root of their health concerns, the information on this channel will be a lifesaver to you. My goal here on this channel is to introduce you to African natural lifestyle practices that will help you to create a life of mind, body, and spiritual wholeness. My mission is to remind you that your healing is in your culture. We know that the breakdown of Black people began with slavery, where we were stripped of everything that linked us to our culture. These are all the things that identified us as African people. We couldn't speak our own language. We couldn't eat the foods we were used to eating. We had to eat what was given to us, which were the scraps of what our terrorizers ate. We couldn't practice our own African spiritual systems. We had to practice the religions of those who terrorized us, specifically Islam and Christianity. Most of us have no idea about our own spiritual systems, and even worse, we have been taught to fear them. We weren't allowed to read or write, even though we invented reading and writing. We were unable to get jobs if we wore our natural hair, so we had to wear wigs or straighten our hair with heat or chemicals. It was impossible to practice unity with each other because, number one, we didn't all come from the same tribes to begin with. And secondly, we were intentionally divided through different tactics. Our families were destroyed while they sold the husband away from his wife, or the children away from their parents. We were divided on the basis of skin color, light-skinned Blacks getting better privileges over darker-skinned Blacks. This created a hatred amongst ourselves and for each other, associating dark skin with poor treatment and a harder life. Some slaves were rewarded for snitching on other slaves who planned revolts or escape. This created a mistrust amongst us. Everything related to being Black has been considered bad, wrong, evil, and even criminal. This was done to destroy us and break us down, so we would be a shell of our true selves. So how do we begin to reverse this? Well, if stripping us of our culture is what destroyed us, it is only logical that returning to our culture is what will heal us. Returning to self, an African-centered perspective in all areas of life, is the medicine that heals Black people. If you look at the current wave in our culture, you see that we're already beginning to do this in many different ways. Black women are returning to wearing our natural hair. Black people are wearing African clothing again, beautifying ourselves in our own image and by our own standards. Many of us are returning to plant-based diets, which is natural for African people. We came from soil-rich lands that produce all types of fruit, greens, beans, ground provisions, herbs, and grains. In our natural environments, we have never had to eat fake processed non-foods. These are the things that are destroying us from the inside out. We're hearing a lot of talk about Black love. This is meant to rebuild what has been broken in the Black family. We are beginning to create unity and build our economic power by simply buying from Black-owned businesses. African people have our own medicine, herbal medicine, plant-based nutrition, African dance, African music through song and instruments, mantras, affirmations. We have our own style of dress. We have our own spiritual systems and our own deities. These things connect you to who you are. That's why they were taken, in order to break you down and separate you from yourself. My goal here is to help you reconnect to who you are so that you can reclaim wellness for yourself, for your family, and for your community. If you're ready to begin your wellness journey, go ahead and click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can be alerted when a new video is posted. Welcome to Kemetic Wellness. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.